sometimes you can be a
fucking turn the
hypocrite
phone
when
off.
you come on. But like,
I can't stop with this app. There's a fucking bunch of wrongdoings on this app.
I hate him to the point that it scares me how much I hate him, because I'd kill him with my bare hands.
What?
He's...
Here we go, he's going to get himself enamored.
Yeah, here comes the
I didn't realise doing the
tears.
podcast would make me fucking relapse.
Don't fucking do it then, you dickhead. Go get a proper job.
Because so many people are hearing my story, but again, you sell your soul, didn't you? So everything comes at a price.
Fuck off.
Like,
I'd love to rise in the box and just play Eminem Crack a Bottle.
that's it.
Yeah, it's giving come
You know?
down.
It is, isn't it, Leah?
It is. And
I would know. It's
As
giving
much as
come
I-
down.
that's one of the reasons why I started drinking again, you know? I'm normally sober, clean, fishy. But
I just hope
maybe I
he
should be
takes
honest
some
with
stuff
everyone
away
and
from
be
me
like,
after
"Do you
and
know
works
what?
on
No,
himself,
I've
maybe
relapsed,
gets a
I'm
real
struggling."
job and comes back and
Rather
actually
than keep up
changes
the-
and shows a difference.
Performance.
We'll go over there and
Do you think you got in the real world though, with how
It's
big he
not.
is? Do you think you
You're
get?
giving them what they want, innit?
Well, this is the thing with TikTok. They don't know what the real world
I hate them
is.
so much.
They forget.
Yeah, their perception of reality is faded because they're behind the
And
screen.
people
100%.
will sit there and be like, oh, there it is, true
They
colours.
forget they things on FaceTime half the
You lot
time.
can fuck off, but the rest of you can stay. You know, but it's yeah, no matter how many people are around you and how many people tell you that they love you, you know.
Do you know what it is? I think
violin
attention is
emojis
the
in the
new
chat.
currency. People just want attention.
And they go the wrong way
Violin
about it.
emojis in the chat. Absolutely, all the violin emojis. You know,
W violent emojis.
do you know what? You can put all the blue hearts in the chat. It don't make a difference. I appreciate it, but you know, I mean, I don't know what do you want me to say. That's it. It's me. I'm not gonna sit here and say what people want to say. That's where I've been going wrong, because I've been meeting everyone else's expectations and not putting myself first. You know. You can have so many people support you and that, and you can feel like there's nothing, like, I'm not running from anything. You know, I'm
Levi,
not
he
running
won't
from
like this shit, but
anything,
they're all
like,
the same, mate. Like, you got the EQ,
I've done
Angie,
exactly the same thing that I've
flipping
slagged everyone else
Pearl,
off for doing.
Ben.
I'm so
I know you won't like that
disappointed
one,
in myself,
but they're
like,
all definitely at it, mate.
you know, I get nasty.
What's your opinion, mate?
I just ruin everything good. Yes, violin emojis.
Bro, yeah.
Put all the violin emojis.
A sick platform, I can't lie.
I ruin anything good I had, and it's just one of those. It's self-destruct,
And I
and
forgot CLA as well.
there's nothing I can do or say. Apology ain't gonna fix it. As long as people know that I do care. I do care. You know. I do care. I care about you lot a hell of a lot.
No,
At
you
the same
care about the
time,
money that people send you, you dickhead.
I don't care about myself enough. And I'm quite easily triggered, like I say. I'm quite fragile in a sense. I just like a humdrum life sometimes. You know? And I've relapsed. And that's it. It's real life. It's real life. That's all I can say. You know, there's no excuse for what I said. I did it for a reason, clearly. You know, I did it for a reason. But am I being true to myself? No, I'm not. Far from it. You know? Not drugs, just drink. Not drugs.
So he did it on
If I was on
purpose,
drugs, I
even
wouldn't
though
have
he
slept,
didn't know he
trust
was
me.
on live.
But, yeah. I'm human, you know. I'm gutted that it's a different kind of relapse this time, because you're relapsing in front of so many people. it's almost like when having those uncomfortable conversations again, you know? Like, hold on. I love you, Grace. But, yeah, I can't sit here and say social media drink our money is poison, let me tell you. Like,
here we go.
I'm not going to sit here and blame mental health. I'm not going to sit there, but I will, if I can talk about my shit, then again, like, coming on, hopefully it'll help someone else and not feel bad, you know? Yes, James, put your best dressed on. Absolutely. We'll have all the pity parties, you know? Like, what's that?
Yeah, do you know what? That's mad. TikTok censor so much stuff on this app. People get bananaed every day, but this geezer is not getting taken down, is he?
I think TikTok should be involved right this second.
I can't win. I could come on.
TikTok's double standards, man.
I can come on and be honest, like I'm doing now, but it's just people just don't give a shit. You know, you can say whatever you say will never be good enough. But I'm not going to avoid it. Vile gobshite, absolutely. I've never claimed to be anything more. You know, I've never claimed to be anything more. I'm here for my community, not for the naysayers. Alcoholism is hard as fuck, you know, like, I don't think, at the same time, I think it's made me recognise, like, my triggers. Torian, I'm so sorry as well. There's a lot of friends that I've actually let down really bad. Like, really bad, like Hustle, Torian, Paigey, Devon. And sorry, I ain't gonna cut it. You know, the one person people didn't expect it from. Boop. And I pressed it. I'm so gutted with myself, man. Like, proper.
Sort of for himself.
Like, I feel, I know, there's nothing I can say or do, innit? You know? I can't take away the feelings from other people and how it's made them feel. And I'm never going to do that. I'm never going to justify what I say. I can't justify it. I can't invalidate how it's made people feel either. You know, I'm not going to sit here and I'm just going to take it on the chin. Like, that's all I can do. You know? But, no, I'm quite a private person. There's a lot I don't share with you guys, you know, because it's yeah. But I know people are going to be reveling in it. Let them revel. Let them soak it up. Let them marinate it. Let them drag it out. But I could sit there and say, yesterday was a hard day for me, or this, the next one said, as long as, yeah, I don't know what to say. Like, apologies mean nothing on this app, you know. Apologies mean nothing because it just don't cut it. Learning and growing as a person probably does better. Right, I don't know what else I meant to say. You know, all I can do is do better. But what you see last night was self-sabotage, that's it. And that's a very real part of real life, and I'm just human, innit? Don't sell your soul, guys. Do not sell your soul. It's the worst thing.
Who the fuck did he sold his soul to?
Something good.
Sorry,
there's
go
always
on.
a catch.
I think
Always
I think he thinks he's Beyonce or something. I sold my soul,
Sometimes
guys.
I know, what's
just
he doing
don't
on
feel
about
like I'm
like he
being
sold
true
his
to
soul for
myself, you know?
something? Is he
Like, I
okay?
don't
He's
take
making
time
so
off
many
because there's always
fucking
an
excuses.
expectation.
Yeah, what's bad is he keeps making a statement followed
That's it.
by an
What am I meant-
excuse
what
in
else?
every single line he's saying.
Absolutely, all the sub stories. Like, you know, things aren't good at home. Am I happy? No, far from it. Far from it. You know, and it's hard when people put you up on a pedestal because you have a level of expectation and you're doing the one thing that you've always wanted to do, but you didn't realise a price it had come at. And the pressure's been dead hard, you know? It's been really hard.
I swear
that's
to
it.
God,
Like,
pressure of
I love doing the
TikTok.
show, I
Mate,
love
you
doing
think he's fucking going fighting in a war in
bits and
Iraq or
pieces,
something?
but why do you think, don't come on as much during
Cheeky
the day
bastard.
or in the evenings? You know, because everything comes at a price.
he's got it.
Drunken words are sober thoughts. Oh, fuck off. Don't start that shit. Drunken words are
Look at
sober
him.
thoughts. Absolutely not.
You just tell you don't care.
Hell, as he said it so fluently though. It's literally come out of his mouth. Saying it so fluently is disgusting.
Right.
This was not a slip of his tongue because
No.
he was drunk. He's definitely
shit,
like
innit?
this outside.
Definitely says it
of
every day.
You know?
Every day.
You didn't even realise I lied. Listen, I'm very calculated when I'm drunk. I know
Oh,
exactly what I'm doing. I'm just a nasty, horrible person when I'm drunk.
No
Like
idea.
I say, if you listen to what I've
When you're
put
sober
out
too, mate.
and
Has he even
all of that
apologised for the ableist comments
Yeah,
yet?
Not yet, you ain't gone to that yet.
apologise for self-sabotage.
He's not even addressed it.
I don't think so.
You know?
That's because that's in his vocabulary.
So it's not hard to recognise when someone needs help. You should be cancelled.
Yeah, you should.
Or cancel the rest of them as well then.
Oh, God.
You know?
Why is he deflecting?
Yeah, this is what Corey said.
Those
happened.
who know my story get it. Those who don't,
My story.
you're not to follow me then.
For the rest of them, but he's in the limelight at the minute. He's the one who should be taking responsibility for his actions.
Like, I'll be totally honest with you because I'm quite a private person. Like, the last few weeks since the launch of my podcast definitely brought skeletons out and people that I cannot stand, that I honestly want to hurt. And I tell you this with chest. It scares me, the disdain I have for that man in my life, that I genuinely would hurt him. I would take his...
Oh, here we go. Dad
his
talk.
last breath. I'll take his last breath. And I say that with chest, you know, and to pretend it's all right, I hit the bottle, you know. So it's like when I talk in it's hard to translate it onto live and to have to keep your mouth shut. It's like being abused all over again.
Oh,
You know?
fuck off.
Self-pity wanker.
Let people marinate in this. Let people enjoy it.
He is absolutely vile.
He was vile last
But
night
yeah, I
too, Corey.
self-destructed. I'm not going to sit there and say...
Yeah, he came with Corey. Then,
Or,
yeah.
Corey did
It
not
is
handle
disgusting what I
himself
said.
well.
100%.
I know.
I'm not saying it's not. You know?
You know what? They know that they got their little horde of followers that are just gonna enable it and flipping
Yeah.
give them pity.
Listen, I don't care
It's like they
about
think
the
they're
trolls.
above it. Like
I
CLA
couldn't
would do it
give a
all the
fuck.
time as well.
Honestly, people are
I really
entitled to
don't
their
like the fact that
opinions.
he's like saying as well, oh, it's pointless to apologise. Like,
Shouldn't
surely
have
that
said
would be
it.
the starting point. Like, make it fucking known
No,
that
I
you're
shouldn't
like
have.
sorry instead of
No, I
making
shouldn't
excuse after excuse after excuse.
Yeah, he's
I could
dragging
have
it.
disappeared for a few days, but no,
Oh, go away forever, mate.
I'm very much aware of my actions. and the reasons I do things.
Thank you for letting me up. I'm not going to stay. I just wanted to say that
You've
he
made
said
26K
before
in 3
that
months.
it's self-sabotage.
Well,
But how is it self-sabotage when he said that he didn't know the camera was on?
it's all well and good
He
saying
did
you've had
know,
no
Johnny.
He did know. Yeah.
Lying.
Lying.
Oh, okay. Right, that's all I wanted to say. I'm going to jump down now. Thanks for letting me up.
You're welcome.
Nothing. Legit. I would rather have nothing than sit here and sell my soul again. You know?
Can't wait for
I haven't
I'm
been
leaving
happy for a long
TikTok
time.
and see them back on in a few
I
days.
Yeah,
I
she's
made
getting
that, I didn't have to get
blocked.
my
I don't even want to
didn't
enter
have
his
send
live.
feet pictures. You know? Let people have their comments. Let them. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm not this and I'm not that. People are going to, you know, the real people will get it. And the ones that don't, they're going to be going on to someone else next time.
Get what?
All I can do is apologise, but that's not going to cut it either. That's not going to cut it either. You know?
Did he just say
Right.
the real people will
All I
get
can
it?
Yeah.
sit and do is just
So
take
because
it
if we're calling out racism, we're not real. Okay, Zach, got it.
That dislike me and
The real
educate the
racists
people
will get
that
it.
maybe going
This whole
through
thing
what
is just one big
I'm
deflection
going
from what
through
is
more,
actually
you
done
know.
with excuses and mental health.
Yeah, 100%. And I was friends with him like on this app.
100%.
I didn't want to have to like say anything about him being racist, but he has
I'm not
been.
denying,
The people will.
you know. But at least
Leave
I can
Yeah.
come on and say
I'm going to
like,
drop your other cam too so Paige can come in.
Okie dokie. Thank you, Top Girl. Oh, no. But then my bad, I'm zoned out.
did I mean it? Of course I didn't. Of course I didn't.
Morning, everyone.
Just want to make some space.
It's not me.
Morning, everyone, by the way.
Morning, morning, morning.
Man,
Morning.
Morning, Paige.
I can't actually believe what I'm hearing. Morning, Top Girl, babe.
I know
We
it's
called
only
it
TikTok and I'm sorry if I've let you down.
I don't know, I'm just like I actually like respected this guy, like and valued him as a friend. Like it's actually upsetting. Like it's genuinely just
Sorry,
upsetting.
down.
It's like people can continuously take the piss out of black people on an
I feel more
everyday
gutted
basis, like
for
using the
my
most
community
disgusting
and
word
people
ever, and
that
all it takes is a little
genuinely
planned,
enjoyed watching me than I do for
sympathetic,
myself,
oh
to be
woe is
honest.
me, I'm gonna stand on my ground apology, and everyone in his comments is there backing him.
FYP.
Promise you now, if I got drunk and my mental health was really bad and I said something homophobic towards him tomorrow and I come out and I was like, no, I'm really sorry, I self-destruct, my mental health's bad, I've been bullied for months on the app, no one was going to give a shit. Like, they'll happily, like, run me down
what I
and
can
run
do
me
is
down to the
open
ground,
up to
and
you
all of his
and
followers would as well.
tell you why.
But that's fine, it's
And that's
absolutely
it, and
insane.
I haven't done
Listen,
that.
the
And
way
maybe if I
these
did
that
that,
have attacked
and
other
it's like, you know what,
communities
guys, this is happening.
where
And maybe if
people
I was
have
a little
been
bit
like
more
wanting
honest,
to take,
it wouldn't have come to
they've
it.
had to come off of TikTok because
know.
of the way his community has attacked
Maybe I
them.
was a little bit more honest with you guys.
they're all mad.
And myself. Yes, violent emojis. in
Yeah,
the
it's a
chat.
joke. It's an absolute joke. It's just so, I'm so sick of it. So easy. Like, I promise you now, if I see him, he's going to get a lick in his throat because I don't know who the fuck he thinks he is.
That's it.
To be there and be like, oh, the devil took my soul. You're not
I'm
Beyonce,
good.
my love.
I appreciate it.
Getting £200-300 every other day on TikTok with heart me's for an hour's worth of work is not selling your soul to the devil. You've not got hundreds of thousands of people watching your fucking podcast, doing queues outside fucking Wetherspoons and all these things, come and meet you, love, and do meet and greets. I'm so baffled
I've got
by what your
Even turning
what your
his gifts off.
conversations.
I don't know what your demons are though. No, this is not the it's not the place, Mr. M, my love.
There's a lot
This
going
is
on
not
behind the scenes. It's
something
quite-
that you've done,
it's
like,
quite
I don't know,
hard
like,
to
and said that's just offending one
come on with,
person.
like,
Like, it's
a
actually insane. Like, what about my
persona
mental health? What about
when-
every other black person mental health? What about every other person
when
with a
you're-
disability that you
when you're
upset?
like shit.
Let's not
Does that
forget
make
you
sense?
slagging
When
off
you
mums
feel
as
like
well,
everything's
single mums in
going
between it. Like,
shit.
I'm so baffled. Like, what about your
No,
black
it's just-
disabled
especially, like,
viewers,
creators
like,
that I have so much
that you say you
respect for
care so much about?
as well.
Like, it's disgusting.
Like Hustle, like Tori, and like everyone, you know, that have seen it, and no amount of apology or a live stream is gonna make
Even
it
naming
okay,
names is weird.
You know,
Yeah, that's weird. Just
Can
singling
I
out.
write your mouth, please?
taking accountability. Yeah,
Because he was happy to
But
run Pearl down his
sorry, it just
FYP
doesn't
show when
hurt
she'd said it,
sometimes.
mate, but he's gone and said the whole N-word.
Exactly, Paige. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
And his croaky voice with no tears is proper pissing me off.
It's not even about.
Guarantee that, like me, whoever else has watched this, people that have been offended and upset by it have cried a lot more tears in the past 24 hours just from being triggered by what he said than he fucking has, apart from his little fucking snow sniffles the next day. Stress and depression is not sympathy and apology, mate. Get off the sesh and stay off the sesh.
Brigham's mod come in here, Stacey, and said that no one's talking on it. She said, I'm fuming. None of the FYP shows, which I'm presuming is Alex Brigham, Red, and Angie, are not talking about it.
Really?
Shut.
I'm sure Alex just came in and said he was going to do it.
Of course, people won't know because people
If anyone's self-destructed,
the behaviours that they exhibit so they can keep going.
There's also a few FYP pages said they're not going to post
Alex
about
will,
either.
because Alex beefs him, don't he?
Yeah, Alex said he will. Alex said he would. So.
Yeah, of course Alex will.
Yeah, there's a few FYP pages said they're not going to post about it
I'm
either.
here for my community. I'm not.
Sorry, I've been off TikTok for months. Who's Alex?
Alex Brigham, he's
Get it.
never like FYP. There's
Oh, I'm
FYP.
gonna have a look now, right now.
Okay, Sarah.
I think this is fucking disgusting. I'm sorry. If you can call out one person, you call out every fucking person.
I don't know what
Yeah,
else.
tired of the same brush.
It's alright. I'm going to be looking for the right avenues. I've got a good
This is where TikTok needs to get involved.
set of people around it.
Stripping from everything.
I'm gonna
Good set of people.
I'm gonna actually ring my TikTok manager today
Yeah,
and
strip
actually
him.
go off on the phone because it's not okay.
Do you know we actually got Live Pro as well?
Yeah, I know.
Rehab.
Crazy.
I wonder what like his big creators like the Wolf and everyone's gonna say about it.
They won't
They
talk
said the
on
same
it.
thing probably as they said about everything else, absolutely fuck all, and just
Yeah.
carry on acting like
Carry on.
jackass on the internet, running around getting gifts.
I agree.
Exactly.
They'll battle him and mute him. I won't speak to him for 5 minutes.
100%.
Fucking ridiculous.
I'm not sitting there telling people. That's why. Why do you think my comments are on? People need a place to vent. You know, people need a place to vent. People.
He's
need to
very
tell me how they feel.
calculated. He knows what he's
not
doing.
gonna
He's
sit
turned
there
his
and
gift off.
He's had a call with someone.
He's not
deny
blocking
everything.
people.
He's very, very, very smart. He's giving
But if
Kardashian
I
media
can make
trained, I'm not gonna
people
lie.
Understand.
I just had a look at that Alex's live and he is going a bit angry at the whole thing.
Oh, good.
Pone. Pudding.
Even your dog don't want to see you, mate.
Called his dog the M-word as well? What
Yeah.
the fuck,
Here
mate?
we
No
go.
one was fucking exempt yesterday, apparently. Not even his own
It's
animals.
absolutely fine. Where is it? You got the goose.
Is his dog white?
You know, shouting at your dogs and hurting your dogs is totally different. I'd never hurt them.
You going to address when he said the S word as well?
He's a pudding. Yes, he is.
He said the S-word, the R-word.
They drive me nuts. Where's the other dog? She's there. Miss Mimi. See, she's sleeping. Do you know what I mean? I shout at my dogs. Oh. Oh. Exactly.
Peter in his comments right said, I could totally relate to the self-destruction. I can relate with we are all human.
Pity party excuse, blah, blah, blah. Well, actually, it's funny you say that.
We all
Blah,
make
blah,
mistakes.
blah. That's the name of my podcast.
I can relate with self-destruction and that, but I cannot relate
Love these.
to
See,
using the
bringing
N-word.
these toys are absolutely fine. No, it's all right. I will be having a break, though. Yes. Yes. Love is for Daddy. They went to the salon yesterday.
Oh my god, these comments are crazy. They're actually
Oh,
supporting
Shelley,
him.
I hope you're all right, love.
That's fucked.
This is why I came here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm too emotional as it is, Chef. If I went over there, I would probably be screaming and start screaming up people's postcodes. So I'm just gonna stay here.
Yeah, and they're all gonna love it. They're all gonna love it. All of them. Like, I'm cringing. If you want my honest opinion.
Someone goes, Zach, you don't need counselling. You're bloody normal. We all use hurry words.
Nobody's loving it.
Ow.
We're all waiting for him to take accountability, but he
The
won't.
love is for Daddy.
He says something and then
The love is for
backtracks.
Daddy.
literally, people are not enjoying this. People are, you know, upset.
It's not even about having a rant. I'm just fucking.
Yeah, this whole thing like is so uncomfortable to watch because it's just such a lack of accountability and awareness for himself.
I'm kind of in a way. I don't know. I wish.
It's the whole story.
I'm just being honest and frank
behind it. Do you know what I mean? Just take accountability. Take the shit that comes with it.
Being honest and frank. You know, if I was more honest with my community, maybe it wouldn't have come to this, and maybe I wouldn't have self-destructed.
Oh my god, that word.
You know? It's like, rather than tell people like, look, I can't do it at the moment, etc. I've just hit that red button. You know, I've just hit that red button, and that's it. Like, I can't take.
Levi, I've got to go. I'll be back.
Okay, top girl. Nice day.
Bye.
Bye.
I said some terrible things. Doesn't mean I mean it. Absolutely not. But I was trying to escape. Go sniff the cash until you need to top up. Absolutely. Yes. I will go sniff it all and run away from my issues. Honestly.
Wow.
Scottish Carly HHS, would you like to actually fucking explain the comment that you just made? Like, immediately, I feel like you should get into the box with your loud comment and open your big mouth and say
it. Did you win a prize? Did you win a prize? Like, I'm the worst person you can come in and troll.
I've invited her.
I get it. I understand it. You know, I understand it. I get it. Like, the troll comments don't bother me. Like, I'm not okay. That's all I can say.
Well, come off the app then if you're not okay.
And apologise and be like, I'm not this, I'm not that. Because people will think what they want to think. So just think what you want to think. You know? I'm not going to sit here and beg for forgiveness or because you guys owe me nothing. That's it. But I'm kind of glad people have seen that side so they know where I'm coming from, in a sense. You know?
He's so cocky and arrogant with it. It's just...
Well, you know what? So should a lot of people. So should a lot of people. So should a lot of people. But I'm literally here. Like, I could run away, but that's not going to fix me either. You know, that's not going to fix me. Like, I think when you're on social media, like, you don't... It's that there's a different breed of people, like... What's it? Andrea, disgrace.
Morning, Levi.
Morning.
Piss off.
Can somebody update me, please? Because I come off Zach's live last night when I seen him like screaming down the microphone with Ryan. That was enough for me.
He said the N-word twice online.
Can we come to Alex Brigham because he's saying there's degrees of racism. Apparently,
I'm not going to name his enablers. There was a few of them in the chat. You can see him in the video saying that, oh, I want to hug him. He didn't mean it. He didn't mean it. He's just told you he meant it. You're still supporting it. You know what I mean? You're still really supporting this. It's wild, you know.
Can I just let everyone know that Alex never cut contact with Pearl when Pearl did what she did as well, by the way?
He was caught off. He was caught out. He didn't.
I just don't understand why these people think that racism is acceptable.
There's people, his managers, or
I don't know why they think the ones that aren't going through it, people like Alex with no experience in his life, can think he can have an actual opinion on other people's lives, saying that there's different levels. You're not educated. You've got no fucking idea what you're going on about. Shut up.
Unfortunately, anyone that believes it, please unfollow me. Anyone that truly believes that he's done it for a car crash, please unfollow me, because obviously we're not on the same wavelength on this app.
Yes, get up in the box then and explain what you're going on about.
What degrees of racism is there? What do you mean, Torian? What is your views on it, Torian? What do you feel?
What do you think, Torian, is a
What do
black
you
woman's
feel?
views? Fucking, I'm sick.
still-
I swear
is
to
it
God,
still
everyone's
big up
getting it
Jack?
today.
You
I'm
love
sorry.
Jack?
There's no more political page.
You know
I'm
what I mean?
coming
When
for
you
everyone.
targeted me the other day. Yeah. Is that what it is?
And rightly so,
It's mad.
Paige.
The thing is, right, the thing that I've seen on this app, right, Paige is fuming. Paige is, you know, I'm glad Paige spoke out last night. I've seen the recording. I got sent the recording on the tag. I got tagged in a recording. I'm glad that she spoke out and said what she had to say.
But you're toxic enough for comments while people are sitting there trying to deal with racism, Jess. You absolute.
Apology.
It's about time that someone spoke out though. At the end of the day, it's absolutely disgusting, and too many people are getting away with being racist.
He can piss off as well. I speak about racism any racist. About I'm proud of Paige to stick. I don't want none.
Angie just sent out subs on Zach's live.
You're lying.
Jess, just say you support racism and go away.
Wait there, I'll have a look now. I'm sure it'll show me.
Lizzie, did you say Angie's given out subs on his live?
Yeah.
What someone just said in the comments.
I'm just making a coffee.
That's a shock, isn't it?
Did I say it? Yeah.
And you see the way someone's just said, "Did you say it?" And with the backbone, he's like, "Yeah." So he's obviously not asked how he's affected other people.
What's that?
I'll be losing his account. Fuck him.
It's actually gutting. I can't lie.
literally
But I actually enjoyed watching Zach as well. You know, there's like when it comes to people in certain minority communities, like it sounds so. I love you so much, Dave. It sounds so extreme, but I want to get upset out of them.
No matter what you say, it will never be good enough. We'll have 3 sweeteners.
It just feels like sometimes
Back yourself up when
I can't.
there's like no
yourself
safe
up
space
when
anywhere,
you're
but I can't
sorry.
explain it. Like all of these big creators that like as a like a person of colour or as a person with like any disability or any minority, you're going into these lives to feel, do you know what I mean, happy to get yourself out of everyday life. You don't come on here to watch someone like Zach who claims to do all this happy FYP and that to randomly feel like you're gonna get absolutely attacked racially or verbally.
You know, I'm not going to sit here and beg
It's just shit.
for people to believe in my character. I know my character. My friends know my character.
The thing is, Paige, yeah, I've got to suffer with mental health, so mental health, obviously a lot of people on here, it matters, but I think this is just an excuse for him to be making, try and get himself out of the situation.
Yeah, massively. Look, and I've been around enough people in my life. It's given you've had little like play in the stream where you've absolutely like gone on and said the most things that's encouraged you to say that such, and like, you know, do a bit of extra when you don't care or don't realise, and now the session depression's kicking in. You're thinking, shit, the Kardashian media training has to come in where you want to save your platform. You're not saving the offence or saving people. You're just saving your platform. That's all he's doing. Because if he cared so much, before he would have gone on fucking live, he would have messaged all these people when he was talking about me, Tori and Hustle, Devon, all of these people that he said that he speaks to, that. And all of the black people and his followers, he would have gone and give everyone a private fucking message, not gone and run on live to save his platform.
Considering yesterday he's come on live because he was depressed and he wasn't feeling very well, and he's come on live and this is how it's ended. So he's come on live to try and help himself, and really he's not. He's just, yeah.
Someone just said as well that he didn't know his live was on last night, which he didn't. And we saw that in his face when he came back on, so this is bullshit.
So if that's the case, then is it Alicia or Alicia?
I saw your character
Alicia.
last night. Peggy, you're
Alicia,
another
if
one
that's
of
the
dickheads.
case,
Don't even follow me.
then I wonder what he's doing I wonder what he's saying when he's not on live.
Can I just say as well quickly, sorry, I need to and get in the car and go. I'm so fucking pissed off. But you know, the person who rang him to say you're on live, they didn't say to him, what the fuck have you just said on live?
Penny's
They
Michelle.
said, you're still on fucking live. They didn't pull him up for his fucking disgusting behaviour. They literally just said, mate, do you know you're still on live?
Why do I find it funny?
We're obviously used to him saying that word.
The people that don't follow me, that just
I'm not sure someone's. I'm not sure someone's trolling Topio, but apparently Angie sent subs. I don't know if that's true or not, but apparently people are saying in the comments.
The Hardys. What the fuck? Honestly, it was MT. MT wouldn't have said that. MT would have fucking gone mental at him.
What's that?
Yeah, Michelle rang him.
Sorry. I've not heard him address the ableism either.
Yeah.
Morning, everyone. I just want to make sure, Paige, in the first instance, how are you feeling?
I'm fine, both.
Sweetheart, absolutely.
I'm properly gutted that this is Zach that's happened, and I think listening this morning, what I'm so disappointed about is the fact that he is saying that he actually did this on purpose. That he's saying that he's pressed the F it button and he's self-sabotaging. And I'm just thinking, what you would hurt your entire, like, people in your own community for the sake of self-sabotage, like, it doesn't make sense. And let me tell you, I am in sobriety, right? And I can assure you, when I was not in sobriety, I was never racist.
Tell me about it.
It's facts. It's facts. Like, even it's the same thing. It comes with mental health. I at the moment, suffering with self-destruct mode, but never once in my life have I. Never once in my life have I, or would I be racist against anybody whatsoever, or even like think of that. It's just so wrong.
It's not in my vocabulary. No. Like, and the thing is, even when like I watch other creators on here, when they like sing songs and stuff, and I've unfollowed people for like mouthing the word. Like, if you're a white person, creator or otherwise, that word should not be coming past your mouth.
Facts. Yeah.
And you know what? Like I felt. I don't know. I just.
I'm going to be okay.
Zach apologising specifically to Paige and Torian and Devon, like, I get it, but like, you've got thousands of people that subscribe to you, Zach, and I just don't understand why you've used a racial slur in that way. And my honest opinion on seeing it last night was that he didn't know his phone was on, and he has said that pissed to himself.
Do you know, did anyone see it when he was on, not Paigey Baby, it was another girl called Paige who's on the app. Did anybody see where he was on there? And then when he come off, he was saying, yes, we've got another thing, we've got. So he's actually like trying to affect people physically as well as with his mouth. Do you know what I mean?
It just goes to show that.
Do you think, right, that, you know, did anyone see him on with EQ earlier on in the night?
No, I didn't even see the one with that Paige girl. All I seen was I clicked onto hers, and she was saying how he's been in there and he's been horrible to her and stuff like that. And then she wouldn't say who it was, and then she said, "Oh, it was number 3 on the popular," so I checked and it was that.
Everyone's saying, listen to what he's saying at the moment.
Like, where if I said I'm blaming alcohol? Half of the people that are outraged aren't even the people that are following me.
Can I just say that, obviously, if you did want to hear him properly, you can always go over to his live. The idea of the boxes is sometimes people can have their opinion.
Even I spoke to my friend.
Yeah, true that, Gemma. To people that are saying that they like Zach in the comments, this isn't about Zach. This is about the fact that Zach has used a racial slur more than once and has offended people. This isn't about whether someone likes Zach or not.
What would you expect?
Like, Zach's feelings today, like, the thing is, what I don't understand, Zach, is like the whole attitude. Like, if this was like day 5 of him apologising, okay, have some sass, but like, you haven't been on for barely an hour and already you're saying it will never be enough, my apology will never be enough. It's like, just fucking apologise and stand and just full stop.
Yeah, he's not even tried. But look at him, he sat there laughing. So if he was really that, you know, if he was really that shocked and disgusted with himself, he wouldn't be sat there vaping and laughing, really, would he?
Hold on, let me read some comments. Where's
Not sorry. No, he's not sorry. No.
Oh. Yeah, I see all the nice comments, but I don't feel like I deserve your nice comments. Do you know what I'm saying?
You're laughing.
Well, at least he's right about one thing. He doesn't deserve the nice.
He doesn't deserve a platform. Chicks don't need to get involved in this crap.
And you know, TikTok should be watching this stuff and taking down every account person that's being racist, but they just don't.
Take accountability.
Funny.
I know my character, so I'm chilling. But I'm not going to sit there and try and convince people of my character. The dogs are absolutely fine. I shouted at them. God. It's not like I battered them.
Yeah, he's like he's bored already. Do you know what I mean?
He's run out of things to say now.
Yeah.
He's apologizing and he thinks that cuts the mustard.
Self-destruct. I'm just
shouting at his dogs. I never saw that. We must have missed it.
I missed that, yeah.
Classic Zach.
People are more concerned for the dogs. I know, right? Dogs are fine.
He's on self-destruct mode, makes 2 of us, so is that okay it's not okay for me to go out, and I would never in my life think to be racist to anybody. Everybody's the same, no matter what colour you are, no matter what, you know, doesn't matter what religion you are, we're all the same, and at the end of the day, people like him, they just need to be taken down, and that's it.
During the comments, right, they're all the saying, big hugs, how's the dogs, how's the Frenchies? Be someone else. Someone said, be someone else tomorrow, don't worry.
Someone else's.
Flip-flops, everyone's a flip-flop.
Your boyfriend's probably still on Grindr.
Send you love. We love you, Zach. Come to Scotland. What the? Love your streams. This is crazy.
These people are part of the problem. They're absolutely vile, a lot of them.
Big up to Zach, we're only human. I've seen that a lot, we're only human in his chat.
Everybody's only human, but you know right from wrong at the end of the day, Levi, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Themselves.
I hope if anyone is ever homophobic to Zach, all of his comments go into the person who said it and says they're only human and they've had a mental breakdown, so it's okay.
Absolutely, Louise. Like, what do people, I can't care about sub-only chat, because it'll be, oh, he's got the sub-only on for subscriptions. I couldn't give a shit.
It's literally no hate in his chat. It's crazy.
I care about the people that...
He's probably put certain keywords.
Yeah, that's probably, yeah, you're right.
100%.
Mods are on there.
You know. Like, I don't know what people want me to say.
He should know what to say. He was quick enough being racist, so now he reflected. He should know what to say. And I've noticed a few times he's been asking his comments, well, what should I say? What should I say? You should already know that.
See, I was not okay. You know. Do you know what I mean?
Someone's just said, come to swear and share.
Really?
Like, people didn't look at it like drama or like, oh my God.
I actually want to do. Are you okay, Paige?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just so fed up, though, honestly.
I bet you are. You know, I see it all the time, and I absolutely love, I've got to say, girl, I love coming in, watching you, reading your poems and stuff. It's absolutely inspirational. You are an amazing person.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you, babe.
So all I can do is fix it. I've got a lot of phone calls to make to people I care about that are disappointed as well. You know?
Pay someone put your comments in what you just said in his comment.
If the plays come, the plays come.
What was that?
What page you said, someone put in his comment. And then Millen's going, the police might come for you, you know. Be careful.
It's my issue to deal with, isn't it?
Wow, he's just not asked, is he?
No.
But I know my character, my friends know my character.
Oh, as long as your friends know.
I'll do whatever. I will take whatever on the chin. That's all I can do. I'm not gonna...
What people don't understand on this app, with actions come consequences.
Am I making a public apology? I'm doing it now. But sorry, just don't cut it, you know? Sorry's not a thing. Sorry means nothing on this app. Actions mean everything, you know.
I've not heard him not a one say sorry.
Exactly.
He said something about apologising, but
it's
sorry
you
never
lot that say
left
these
his
days
lips.
that I've let down. I'm gutted for that. If you think I meant everything I said, then that's down to you, innit? That's all I can.
Can I just quickly say, sorry, I keep interrupting, Zach, but don't people talk the truth when they've had a drink?
Yeah, the truth always comes out when you're drunk.
Isn't that correct? That when you're drunk, you tell the truth. The truth comes out your
Actions
mouth.
speak louder than words.
1,000,000%. I always believe in that.
Practice what you preach sometimes, isn't it?
And at the end of the day, you mean what you say.
I'm not
So at
leaving,
the
I'm
end
just
of the
gonna
day,
take a
he's got
break,
fucked, hasn't
you
he?
know.
And there you go. He's just come out with it.
Yeah, I
I need a break. I haven't put myself first.
Actions speak louder than words. Get yourself down to the police station and hand yourself in there.
Myself first. Jay-Z will be upset. Not now. Not now. I don't need a holiday.
Did he actually just giggle?
You know, it's just, do you know what it feels like? And I'll be totally honest. It feels like sometimes stuff comes at a price. Like I've been struggling for a long time. Like the last couple of months, I've been struggling for the last couple of months, to be honest. And
this is his excuse to be
proud as I should be of like the podcast and stuff. It comes at a price.
F your podcast.
I need prison. Maybe I do. You know, it comes at a price. I know, Alicia. I know.
Big up Lolly to page.
Thank you, Lolly, darling. I don't even want to go over his comments. I actually don't, because I'm going to get wound up by...
It's all loving him.
Just
that's what I mean. As much as I want to...
I am quite concerned because obviously it affects you really bad. I've seen in the past. I just want to make sure you're all right. As long as you're all right, I'm happy.
I don't even want to get upset because again,
well, I'm not happy, obviously. But
it sounds mad, but we're used to it. Like people have been saying it. There's like Gucci Khan called me and Torian it literally like last week and stuff, and Torian got a permanent ban for it. Like I'm used to this bullshit. Like I swear to God, it's
just can't to say anything to anyone. Did anyone not see him abusing his autistic friend?
Yeah, it's all just a joke.
I haven't been like this
Don't
for a long
stop.
time. Love you, Charles. I haven't been like this for a long time. You know, probably what, 13 years. 13 years. But again, if I can show my fuck ups and do my fuck ups publicly, I hope that there'll be a bunch of people out there that will see it and not do it to themselves. Does that
Here
make
comes
sense?
the sad voice again now.
Yeah. No, I hadn't prepared myself for what would be to come from putting my story out there. I think my trouble is that I don't talk, especially to my friends as well. Like I don't talk to that. I just keep it. I think I'm all right at the time, and I'm not. Like
He's deflecting so bad on this.
you can have all the people around you and still feel really lost.
Yeah, the ego.
Yeah.
Massive ego.
But you see, listen to his voice now, Levi. He's thinking, oh shit, I'm
And that's
wrong.
something I'm not with you lot either. I'm not. I speak about things, but I don't open up as much as I should. You know. I don't speak about a lot of things, especially like behind the scenes. Like I'm very very jumbled in the head at the moment, with a lot that's going on. I've got people I care about that are fucking me over. I've got my dad's fucking... There's just a lot.
And?
You know? And to... Yeah, that's it. I don't even know what to say, really. I don't really know what to say, like...
So now he's using his dad as an excuse.
Like, are we trauma dumping? Let me know when it's like our turn. Every black person that's gone through same shit.
Yeah.
Let Torian know when she's gone through shit in the past year and had racism on top. Like, let us know when it's our turn to trauma dump and share that.
I've been triggered, basically, and I'm just on self-destruct, you know. I'm an addict. Addicts do this.
He hasn't said sorry.
Addicts do this. I've been an addict my whole life.
Addicts do this. Addiction and mental health is too much.
I've been an addict that people want me to say. All I can do is just be honest and say what really goes on. That's it. Like, you know, I'm more gutted again. It's classic Zach where you push the people.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
However, that's my community.
I just wanted to say, right, everybody needs to like remember that this is somebody who's just been caught out. This is a cowardly. This is what crisis management looks like. When you're in the middle of a crisis, you start clutching at whatever's nearest to you to save yourself when you're falling. And this is what falling looks like, yeah? But anybody who's absolutely buying this, you're gullible, you're foolish, because he's contradicted himself a few times in this backhanded, whatever this looks like, apology. Yeah? At first he said, I didn't know my life was on. And then he said, I did it on purpose because I'm pressing self-destruct. Which one is it? Did you know that you were doing it or you didn't? And as far as I'm concerned, anybody, you know, it isn't even just black people who should be offended. It isn't even just anybody who is less able-bodied who should be offended. It's also addicts that should be offended. It's also addicts that should be offended. People who've gone through depression that should be offended by what he's doing right now. Because actually what he's saying is that this is now the coping mechanism that addicts and people who go through things actually what they show. This is the coping mechanism that they have. And that's incorrect, because I've been through turmoil, I've been through hard things, I've been through trauma, and I've never ever once been homophobic, racist, or ableist towards anybody in my whole entire life, because it's not innate in me, it's innate in him. So anybody who's actually buying this or looking at those crocodile tears and thinking, oh, he's just a really troubled young man, everybody needs to see that this is actually a narcissist. He's lapping all of this up, he's really enjoying it. And actually, what people are doing is giving him more ammunition, and they don't even realize it, by saying, do you know what, actually, you know, you're going through a really hard time. Yeah, so that's the reason why the N-word is something that you should be speaking, something that you should be saying twice.
Even sometimes I lie to
if this is what he's doing when he doesn't know if his phone is on, then I really would, I'm scared. I'm scared to know what he's doing behind closed doors.
That's what I said, Jay. I said
it's absolutely disgusting. And the fact that he's laughing at anything at this point, saying, oh, I'm you know, well, what I don't deserve. No, you don't. And any of this, you know, trying to, I don't know, is there such thing as sympathy baiting? Because that's what he's doing.
That's what he's trying to do.
He's sympathy baiting right now.
Yeah.
And anybody who thinks that he deserves any sympathy for this, I'm sorry, but you're on the wrong side of this. You're on the wrong side of this, because this is somebody who claims to have black friends. This is somebody who claims to have people in his life who are of colour. And all of a sudden now, this is what addicts do. Did you not just hear what he just said? This is what addicts do. Every single addict in this chat, every single addict in his life should be offended. He should be absolutely disgusted. Because this is not a fight or flight response from an addict. This is just a fight or flight response from Zach. That's it.
Even if someone did do drugs,
that's what I said before. Also, imagine what he's like when he hasn't, when he's not alive and stuff like that. Imagine the words that come out of his mouth. Absolutely disgusting. I can imagine.
A terrible person.
But it does, because it's not acceptable.
Jay, you're just spot on with everything. And I'm so sorry, because I know this is just affecting.
All right.
Let me tell you something, yeah. Let me tell you something, Val.
Yeah.
The only reason why I'm irritated is because when I see people like this come on live, yeah, and they've done something that is abhorrent, they've done something that isn't right, and they come on here trying to look for sympathy and people are giving it to them, it shows you who really is on the wrong side of things and who is on the right side of things, yeah? Because if you're actually giving this man one emblem of your sympathy, 1 shilling of your sympathy, then you're also a racist, in my opinion. Because he doesn't deserve it. I'm sorry. This is not what self-destruct looks like. Okay, self-destruct looks like, okay, maybe I might drink some more. Maybe I might, go and partake in some other recreations that I'm not really familiar with and get addicted. I understand addiction. I get it. But this is not what addicts do. No. This is not what depressed people do. This is not what they do. This is not the right. This is not. No. This is not the right. I don't care what anyone says. Like, and nobody should be looking at him as, oh, you know what? Actually, he's going through some stuff, and that's the reason why he has a right to be racist, outrightly racist online. This is somebody who has thousands of followers, thousands of black.
He's a live pro.
Yeah, he's live pro.
He's actually live pro. He's meant to be specifically on the app to uphold a certain level of a standard for the community. Unless, I'm sorry, this whole thing of addiction, I suffer from addiction, a lot of my family suffer from addiction. I've been around it, I've worked with it literally like the whole of my life, okay? Having an addiction to alcohol, having a drink and then coming out and saying things that you would clearly say behind the scenes. He's acting like he's been on heroin and had a psychotic break and he said something that's completely out of the blue. That's not what has happened here. He's had a drink, said something that he can clearly remember the next day saying in the first place. So he's not out of his head. He's not having a break from reality.
That's what
his
I'm saying.
addiction hasn't, caused him to completely break character and change the balance of the chemical balance of his brain, for fuck's sake. He just got pissed. He relapsed on his alcohol and he's been an absolute arse and said things that he would never say because he holds a clear character now that everyone's seen on the internet.
That's who he is, Paige. That's who he is.
Yeah, he's broken his persona of Zach the Brat on the internet after relapsing on alcohol and has now offended everyone. It's disgusting.
And what's more disgusting is anybody that thinks they can come on here and defend that behaviour, because like I keep saying, it's not just black people that should be offended now at this point with what he's doing today. Okay, because when we think about crisis management, it's to manage a crisis. He knows that he's in the middle of deep SHIT. He knows he's in the middle of it. So this is what this is what crisis management looks like. He's managing the crisis by saying this rubbish. Coming on here, trying to give us reasons as to why he may have said the two slurs that he said. And probably this is probably not even like the guy yesterday that came on the live and said actually he's used the P word before. This is who he is, and people need to start opening their frigging eyes to the creators that they're following.
I can't be
honest. If
you know this person is an addict as well, yeah. Why? I'm not gonna lie to you. Even for the people that are gifting him, knowing that he's going through some things, I'm not gonna lie to you. Where do you think that money is going? If that's the case, where do you think that money is going? Why are you being enablers then? If that's the case, why are you up in the comments? Patting him on the back for bad behaviour. I'm not really understanding.
How many people has he got in Lugar?
3.6.
Oh wow, and all them
pathetic, absolutely pathetic. It's 9 o'clock in the morning to watch a fake apology.
For somebody to apologise for something they've said. It's like I said before, Jay, before you come in the box. When you're drunk, you speak what's on your mind and you speak the truth, and the real you comes out. And obviously,
an apology. Sorry means change behaviour. That's what sorry means. I do not ever accept an apology from anybody if I do not see evidence of changed behaviour. And his behaviour is not going to change. Look at his ego.
Absolutely disgusting. That man is disgusting at the end of the day. Like I said before,
he's loving it.
You've got to, when you're drunk, you speak what's on your mind and you speak the truth, and the real you comes out. And obviously that is who Zach is. Zach is obviously just a pure racist, and he's got all them people in his comments saying, oh, you need this, you need this, you need a holiday. No, he doesn't need a holiday. Maybe he does need a holiday, yeah, behind a cell door. But other than that, that guy don't need no holiday.
Can I add just a different stance to the whole addiction thing, right?
Sorry, Bill. I just want to say that I'm so sorry to cut you out because, as you can hear, The pips have gone. I'm gonna go.
Fire
I'm
enough.
gonna go teach.
Okay.
And I'm also. I just want to say before I go, I'm also going through a serious crisis in my life right now. But I'm still gonna go and give nurturement and enrichment to these children who are white, Asian, black, whatever it may look like. And I'm not now going to use any sort of preconceived prejudice that I have or anything I believe in my heart to now come and be racist towards the children that I'm teaching, because that's not what you do when you're going through stuff. So anyone who's going to believe it and be gullible enough to think this is what depressed people do and this is how they manage things, okay, you're sadly mistaken. Sadly mistaken.
But he's going to lose so many
Have a wonderful day.
Have a wonderful day. Thank you for that. Big up to yourself. Bye. Have a nice day.
The amount of subs I've seen so many people in the comments saying I've unsubscribed, I've unfollowed, everything else. Big up to everyone who's done that, because it's absolutely...
My mum was subs, and my mum's absolutely fuming, you know. I sent it her last night and she was in there and she was like, this is absolutely a joke, like she can't believe she supported him, like she's not got much money, and now she's like, oh my god.
It's disgusting, Leah, it's disgusting, it's absolutely disgusting. People will, like, this is what I mean, some people will give their last to subscribe to someone, and then to find out that this is what this person is actually like, you actually don't know these people, really, you really don't
cut it, do they?
No, you don't.
No, apologies don't cut it.
I feel like apologies, especially on this app, don't mean anything.
Yeah, I think like in my bio, the first thing it says is like 1 day at a time. Like I'm nearly 11 years sober, and I know that I was a blackout drinker as well. So that means like you do stuff and you haven't passed out, you're unconscious. And when people talk about being a Jekyll and Hyde character when you're drunk and you're sober, but not a racist and not a racist. Like I've never been racist in full-blown addiction, and I've never been a racist in sobriety. So as Jay said, I do take offence to that. I take offence as someone in addiction. I take offence as someone that has mental health issues. I just can't believe the Zach that we've seen this morning. I really did think that he would be more in tune with people's feelings than this.
Yeah, he don't go at all.
This is actually colours now. It's fine.
Do you know what
could people as well check in with their friends today? Like if you do have
I don't feel sorry for myself.
black and brown friends, like please can you see that they're okay? Because having to listen to this day in, day out, like is trauma in itself. We can say now, like, Paige, are you okay? Tori, are you okay? But it's like, but the other people that we speak to as well, like Zach is someone who holds a, inverted commas, safe space. So I'm just appalled.
Check on the like disabled black people that are actually in his live daily, guys. Like I'm pretty sure he'll have black gifters, disabled gifters, subs.
Yep.
The people that are in his life that as in spend their hours every day with this man out of choice because they felt safe with him.
Yeah.
And do you know what, Paige, as well? This is the thing. Some disabilities are not visible. I've got FND, I don't know if anyone's aware, but it's not a visible disability. And you see, it's very easy to take the piss really out of people who are disabled because they'll easily fall for it. Do you know what I mean?
That's what, and I know he's got people with disabilities. I've been in his chat a lot. Well, he's got like 2K people every day in his room. He's going to have people of colour and he's going to have people with disabilities in his room that watch him and support him every day. And this is how he this is what he thinks of them, laughing at them, saying, oh, they're nit-nits if you don't care or agree. Like, forget about me, Tori and fucking Devon. That on its own is clout chasey, because why the fuck are you only, my friends who are my other creators? I spend barely any time with you, fella. We've just had conversations as creators. The people in your fucking room every day that are black and that are disabled, it's them you should be sitting there begging for apologies from, begging. I would be crying like a little bitch. You know, if I had a breakdown or I like done something like this and lost sobriety, like you're saying, I would be, the tears wouldn't stop flowing. I'd feel disgusted in myself that I've hurt these people, the people that have watched me enough, not fucking random other creators. Like, it's so clouted, it's weird.
But you know yourself, Paige, you're not that kind of person. That's not how you was brought up. You know what I mean? You wasn't brought up to be racist, to be the way that this person is being. And, you know, I'm a true believer in karma. I'm a very true believer in karma. And karma is looking for Zach, and it will get him.
The thing is as well though, like, why not use the opportunity this morning to educate your chat? So like say to them, right, either turn the comment, like I'm going to turn the comments off because what you're saying is not true. Like, don't defend me, don't stick up for me. Like, what is, you know, I deserve to get a bollocking over this, right? Why is he allowing the chat to go on like that? And also as well, is he gone?
Yeah.
Also, turn your gifts on and give it to a charity. Like, give some money away.
Yeah, facts. That's it. He never once said nothing to his chat at all. Hi, Josh, love.
Hello, Josh, mate. So that was pointless.
Yeah, it was literally given up Kardashian trained, media trained. It was given just save your platform, not save the offensive people.
You shouldn't have said the words. You shouldn't have said that word.
No.
Disgusting. It's disgusting.
Shouldn't have said that word at all.
Brenda, is that the brat? I just think, you know what it is with me, right? It's like
TikTok should take his account away from him.
Come from? It's literally disgusting.
Lead by example.
No one should be condoning it. I think a lot of people the people is the real Zach off screen. 100%. It always has been the real Zach, and this is what people need to see. It's always been that the people that have spoke out about him and that was told he was a liar because his community was that. Like I said, I know of things and I can't speak on things, and Zach knows that I know. That's why he targets me. Why do you think he randomly mentions me trying to bring me down and stuff? Because he knows that I know what his true self. Oh, shut up, Alex, for fuck's sake. Do you want to get in the box, Courtney? Do you want to get in the box, Courtney? And
I already told him about yourself.
Come on, Courtney, let's get you in the box.
There we go now, Alex is on one.
Let's get you in the box, Courtney.
Of course, Alex is also making racism about himself and ableism about himself. Hasn't he also enabled racists and ableists himself?
Scared to jump in the box, Courtney?
Oh, you're scared to show your face and stand up on camera, love. Yeah. Shut up.
Come on,
cheek of it.
Come on.
Hi.
How you doing, Lucky and Love? You okay?
Yeah, I'm alright, thank you. I've been on Cam 2, but I couldn't get in. And they were saying on Cam 2 why people still support it and that. Back a few years now, when Syria got bombed, I was sort of on Facebook all the time, and obviously, you know, it was terrible what happened in Syria, and in other countries, but Syria was more on the news, more dominant. Anyway, I was on Facebook, and there's people on there that I've grown up with, that I've known for absolute years and years, and I'm telling you, oh my God, the stuff they were saying, the racism, it was absolutely disgusting, to the point I was blocking people that I'd known for years, that I'd been drinking with. But that's the thing, you see, when people are saying, like on Cam 2, how can people still defend him? And because that's our because it's an hidden racism, because really that's how they feel. You know what I mean? I really got to know people when Syria was getting bombed. I really got to know people's true feelings, and I ended up with them.
I've had to drop you because you keep saying that word, and unfortunately, I don't see the link between that and what's gone on today.
I do. I was able to see who was racist when Brexit happened.
But yeah, you keep saying.
Yeah, I get what she's saying there. Like she's saying,
she just needed to get to the point a bit faster.
Yeah, she's trying to talk about like hidden racism. People.
Yeah, I couldn't see where that plane was going. I was so curious. I can't lie.
Yeah, it's it's that. I think it's just that thing of like something happening for someone to eventually show their racism, and then what we do with that afterwards. I don't talk to members of my family since Brexit.
To other people's. I want it to be
like, you get it?
That bit's facts. I had own family members during the George Floyd situation that I didn't even realise the way they thought until then.
People that do support and the faces of the people that don't. You know what I mean? That's all.
Oh, you support Pearl? Shut up.
I think that, to be honest with you, like, taking accountability is a big thing.
Heidi, why are you in here telling us all to stop talking about racism? It's giving.
And that's just me as a person.
Racist.
Lives about me.
Why are you a racist defender? Stop.
For fuck's sake, like Jesus. No, Courtney, you tried to come for me, and I'm just saying to you, if you want to have a conversation, you can jump in the box and we can have the discussion. You know what I mean? If you want to have the discussion, we can have the discussion. He took accountability for FF's sake. Really? Would you like to come up and we can have that discussion? Because I'll happily have a discussion with anyone. This isn't about Alex's face. I know it's mad, isn't it? It's mad. Let me get some people in. We'll get a couple of people in.
You blocked me, mate.
Morning.
Morning.
Oh, there's just so many wrong in
comments saying, show your face, where's your face? If that's your defence of racism.
Don't do that.
All right. So, I'm not going to stay long because I don't want to talk about it.
Did Danielle in the comments just tell me to keep my nose out of racism?
I think it's me. Do you want me to jump down?
Yeah, jump right up and I'll get you back up, Ali, okay?
Okay.
So, yeah, like mental health or not, yeah, I don't think anyone can judge anyone on their mental health. And, okay, yeah, he suffers with it. We all do. And my heart goes out to him. But saying the M-word shouldn't be in your vocabulary, drunk or not. Like, we all say, well...
Can I just say the woman saying this uses the peace slur towards Pakistanis?
Oh my God.
This app is wild.
On purpose. Like, oh yeah, because I'm having enough.
That's
true. Why
oh my God.
This app is wild.
Can you swipe up, please, Jodie?
You would have just gone off with that, wouldn't you? Like, there you go, done.
Yeah, and I think that's where people need to realise, you see, that at the end of the day, like, you can't... The thing is, if you want to sabotage... or he wanted to say things to cancel himself, he didn't have to target a culture and a community, you know what I mean? He could have said many other things to cancel himself. He could have said something crazy like, I'm just throwing something out here, guys, don't judge me on this. Please do not judge me. He could have said something like, I support P. Diddy, or something like that, just to try and cancel himself. You know what I mean? But he went for a community.
But then also, he said that
doesn't Alex support Powell though?
Then partway through when he was doing his...
He never ever backed away from Powell or blocked her. He stayed in contact with her the whole time.
Was the predominantly middle-aged
white so all these people just flocking together.
And enabling all of his behaviour. The same middle-aged white women in his chat that would watch his breakfast show when somebody else was racist, say Pearl or Angie, and they would all sit there and attack. Now that he's displayed the same behaviour, and I'm sorry, it's that he did it with the hard R, it was disgusting, and they're all sat there saying, sorry for you, take some time, blah, blah, blah. Take some time to what? Most of us have got drunk. Most of us have got in messes. Have we then turned racist? No, it's not an excuse. Saying press the self-destruct button, like you say, Alex, he could have done so many other things. He could have said so many.
It's the same as when people use getting intoxicated to be violent. Like, not if that was the case, every time everyone was drunk, you'd become violent. Violence is not an excuse from being drunk.
There's no getting around it. And his chat are disgusting.
Am I echoing or not?
Yeah, swipe up, bro.
People have the same energy for him like they did Pearl. Because that woman's mental health has now been affected because of everything that people on this app have done to her.
Can I just say, you mean allowing the behaviour, not cancelling her, not holding her accountable?
Yeah, exactly. Can I just say, like, I don't agree with what Zach's done. I've been a sub to him. I no longer sub to him. I don't agree with his actions. I don't agree with any of that. But I also don't agree with Pearl's. And Alex, I'm going to be real with you. It's really hypocritical of you to
you see his comments, bro. You see them people. You lot gotta be very, very, very wary of them people. Them people that are dangerous, cuz. Yeah, he was the same person getting onto Randy Roofer for saying coloured, but then he's out here doing this. Make it make sense to man, bro. It don't make sense because he had my back. Why for that? No Diddy. Saying Randy's this, Randy's that, but my man's on live shouting big ER.
Let me respond.
Huh? I'm trying to understand this.
No, because you're a hypocrite.
No, it's not, because I'm going to make you look very...
You're a hypocrite.
They're all hypocrites.
Do you know what? You're not going to let me... You're not going to
Oh,
let me say
go away,
this on my own platform. How
Cash.
about that one?
So basically, man tried to use the safety net and have a couple black people on his side and speak to bare black content creators to then be able to say what you want to say. What?
Can I just say something, please? Can I just say something?
No, he didn't know the live was running when he said it.
Brother, he knew the live was running, because if he's saying that he wanted to self-destruct, guess what? He knew the live was still on.
This is his excuse and reasoning. He didn't know the live was running. Trust me, he thought the live was off.
Then he admitted when he came on that he knew it was on.
Yeah, Mischief, he's trying to cover his arse and say, because what excuse can he give, right?
Listen to me. Listen, whether he was trying to self-destruct or not, he said something that he truly believed and something that he normally says. He said it straight away. There was no there was no pause in what he was saying. He didn't cut himself off halfway through it. Remember, that's come on, bro.
Yeah, like Pearl did when she tried to use a slur.
Do you get what I'm saying? There's come on, bro. He knew the live. He knew what he was doing.
I don't think he knew what he was doing personally. I think he went to the toilet and he was wasted and drunk and he forgot that the phone was on, and now he's saying that he self-sabotaged.
I watched the play. Yeah, he's done it to see whether he can get away with it. Because look, Randy got away with it, and he's still able to come live and do what he's doing.
Everyone's got away with it, Mischief.
Yeah, I know, but they're getting away with it because they're trying to see if they can get away with it and see if their fans will still support them.
Terrible.
These lot are moving mad. You lot are not seeing the play, bro. Yeah, these men are doing it day in, day out. Like, come on, let's open our eyes, bro. These men do it all the time to see whether they can get away with it. Now they've done it, their supporters are still supporting them. Take some time off. It's okay. Don't worry. We're all humans. We make mistakes, bro. Now, if I, as a black man, turned around and said, you know what? Yeah, ban all trans people. Guess what? I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
But there will always be enablers for these people that say these crazy things. Like, we see it time and time again.
Bro, he's mad, and he tried to be slick. Do you know what he tried to do? No, because he's gay, right?
Yeah.
All right, watch this. He tried to say, he tried to use the homophobic slurs in that, but he can do that because he's part of that camp, bro. So that's like, hold on a second. No. These men are trying to twang you lot. Are you lot not like, oh my God. No. Listen, these men need to be done. All the people that support him still, yeah? All right.
But do you know what you'll find? You'll have people who are from the white, like you'll get white people saying, do you know what, you've apologised, there's nothing else you can do, and they'll be accepting apologies on the black community's behalf. Without sort of going into other lives where it's black people speaking about this. They're enablers. They do it all the time. Like in every live where there's racist people, there's always people in there saying, yeah, do you know what, it's fine. You've made a mistake, blah, 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 without thinking of the connotations and the repercussions of what's been done. Do you know what I mean? But I genuinely don't think that he knew the live was on.
Bruv, imagine if I got drunk, yeah, and came on here and started dissing out the P. Diddyers.
Yeah,
imagine.
You'd be called out for it, 100%.
Yeah, if I got drunk
the
and
worst
I
part
went
about it
to
though
pee,
is that like everyone knows this. It's his comments that piss me off, because it's his comments that the hypocrites, like all these people that will sit there and back it. If someone said something homophobic, transphobic towards Zach directly, they would be losing their shit. They would be
his comments would be going mad.
They'd be going in, and everyone on all of our lives going mad. They'd be going absolutely insane. But it's all of these, like, respectfully, it's all of the white people in his life, like Alicia said, taking up, oh, it's okay, we forgive you. Like, it's not your offence to forgive, my love. Respectfully, it makes you feel uncomfortable and you don't like hearing it if you're not racist, but it doesn't have any kind of historical connotations to a word that makes you and can stop you in your tracks, something that you've heard every single fucking day for however long that you've been here on this earth. So it's really not for people to accept in his life. They need to be sitting there telling him it's wrong and get off the internet, not sitting there pandering to his tiny fucking violins. Like, you don't think everyone else...
Look, you gotta understand this, yeah? You see those people that support him, yeah, as you said, as someone said, they're middle-aged women and they're just bored and lonely at home, innit? Yeah? Most of these women are looking for attention. So when they're subscribing to him, when they're sending him gifts, and when he's shouting them out, they see no wrong because they're getting attention from these people. Do you understand?
No, they'll blindly back it.
So they're gonna back it because that's the only attention they've been getting for the last year. Now, if it goes, they're stuck being lonely again. So they want him to stay. Don't go. Don't leave us. Are you doing was it some idiot breakfast show that you're mocking it. You're mocking it. All of them people.
He's taken no accountability at all. It's all excuses and his mental health and, oh, you know, I've been speaking about my dad and blah, blah. It's all bullshit. Like, take accountability.
We've all got mental health, bro.
Comes with it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've been deeply depressed the last couple of weeks, and I haven't been throwing any slurs about online.
But look, listen. We all go through things, yeah? We don't have to bring that shit to the internet or to the public. We can just deal with what we're dealing with. You choose to come on here. You choose to do whatever you're doing on here. Why do you find this okay to start using racial slurs?
But the thing is,
regardless of what you're going through, it don't matter.
You know what, Mischief? I think the worst
in Alex's live.
She was over there.
She was.
Pearl's making excuses for herself, isn't she? Saying that what he's done is worse, but it's on par. It's the same thing.
But she's got to say what she's saying because she wants part of the attention. Like, what are these lot doing? Yeah. It's got nothing to do with Pearl.
No, yeah, she wants people to get off her
to
back.
Say you're not as bad as what he's done. That's what she wants.
It's like when you've done something bad at school, you're going to try and point out, oh no, but this kid did something worse last week. No, that doesn't mean that what you've done is okay, my love. Like, get that straight out of your head, Perliana. Just because he said the N of the heart ER does not mean it's okay that you've run around calling black women orangutans and monkeys on the app. This isn't racism, oppression wars. This isn't Hunger Games, babe. Who's more racist wins. Piss off.
And then people wonder why a man them just get beat up. Like, what the hell?
To different things. Despite that, we're on about Zach. Keep with Zach. He affected me that bad that I couldn't be Alex's mod this morning. I couldn't come on until 9 o'clock. That's how much. Today, I should be going about my business. I can't go about my business today because of how affected I am.
Who is that speaking, please?
So, yes,
I don't know. The box don't flash up on the PC, so I don't know.
He's got this. He's got that. What about these black people? I have never spoken on.
I knew it was a white woman.
Ever in
my God.
I have respect for every single person, whether they've been racist or not. The only person that I seen hold their hands up and apologise was Pearl. I used to follow.
Shut up your blood clot mouth, man, and come off stage, idiot girl. Move up.
That lady for coming on and saying what she's saying.
You still respect that lady. You know what you should respect? Nuts across your forehead.
Paul didn't say sorry once. Paul sat down and clapped along to the clap thing saying, haha, I'm racist.
Do you know what Pearl did? Pearl was like, right, I'll listen and I'll take everyone's...
It was thrown out there very, very freely.
Things on board.
And it was the norm.
And then said it again.
It's not the norm anymore. It's about respect. And... you know, if that person's being wrong to you, walk away from him. If that person's being racist to you, walk away from him. Zach, you've affected me.
Walk away, pump in your mouth.
With all your laughs and your jokes and all the other stuff that you go on, I'm one person. I am one black person that never says whether he's 50 years of age and haven't heard that word mentioned in a long, long time. I respect Pearl for doing what she did. I don't respect Angie. Because I've never.
This is a black woman saying this,
right? So keep coming up and going on about.
Oh my gosh, brother!
I've never heard this word.
The world's done. Are you lot? I'm letting you lot know from now. I'm letting you lot know from now. Yeah. I'm letting you lot know from now. The world is done. You lot need to live within your own world. The world is done. You need to live within your own world and just leave it. She's
Here we
done
go.
it. The
Someone
world's
say that
done.
Angie was sending subs up.
Apparently so. Apparently so.
But why was she screaming?
Look at Angie's face. She's just loving it. Look at her face.
She was saying, no, we're not going to talk about it because his mental health. Someone check on him, his mental health.
Who's this person?
This is
That's
Angie.
delusive Angie. The one who pretends to SH.
Someone with a, a green.
She's a racist as well.
She look like one toe. Move, man.
She's the one that supports Tommy Robinson.
Bruv, she looks like a big toe. Look at her face.
She's a chronic alcoholic.
Brother.
Look at her face. She's absolutely elated that this is happening.
I will still be doing the my phone is working, the internet wasn't working, I just realised I've got it working.
I ain't even had my morning spliff and I'm waking up to this. You lot know I've got IBS and my IBS is triggered right now.
On the set.
Yeah?
And how people feel they can have an opinion that have been racist themselves.
Thank you, Jenny.
I swear you've been racist. With your little tic-tac scatter teeth, man.
You can have an opinion on someone that's been racist. If you've been racist, you can just not do that. And you cannot also have an opinion when you said also the worst of the worst on this app. Do you know what I mean? Because I will be coming for you lot at 12 o'clock.
Oh my
You ain't coming for shit.
As if this woman can come for anybody.
I've got to charge up this phone. I'm not staying on long, guys.
Someone said it.
That's why I love watching you. I just can't believe the hypocrisy because someone has said, I've had it for 6 months. Well, guess what? I've had it for 3 years. 3 years I've had it for, do you know what I mean? And I'm still getting it. I probably get the worst trolled on this app and I'm not having... I'm sorry.
Shut up, man. Your face favours a forearm. Stop talking. You big racist. What are you talking about?
She is the troll. Like, she's the troll. I'm so baffled.
I don't condone what he said. I'm not saying it's right what he said. Not at all. But, I feel people are just now grabbing onto all of this for clout. To get some views. Do they really care? No, you said the worst on the worst.
Hence why you've gone live, because you want to get some views and you don't really care. See, these people will use us in everything we do, our music, our dancing, our cooking, yo, move up, man.
Regarding the travelling community, word that I didn't even know what it referred to. But, certain people want to, bring that up. In regards to Zach, I don't condone what he said at all, so I'm not going to take it away from other people, that was affected. Are they affected? Who knows? You know what I mean? Because half the app also said they was affected by the people that they're sitting and watching. Do you know what I mean? Sitting, jumping in the boxes, in the comments, love you, support you. And I'm just thinking, wait a minute, I'm sure 7 months ago you were affected, triggered by this person, because that's what you were saying. But what people do, they don't have their own mind. They're like sheep. They just follow the crowd. Do you get what I'm saying? Listen, I am disappointed what Zach said myself. Do you know what I mean? The worst is to say the N-word. You know what I mean? It is worse. But let's not take the deflection, or if that's the right word, let's not take the heat off other people that have also said it just because someone has said something even worse than what you've said. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think with Zach, I think you got to prioritise as well, because I don't think he's in a good place, and I don't think it's really the right time to be really kicking a man while he's down. To be honest with you,
she told us to stop talking about racism, and now she says talk about it more.
Of people saying, "I'm triggered. I'm triggered. Shut up, you're not triggered, because I tell you why you're not triggered. Because 3 months, you'll be sitting in the person's live commenting. You'll be next sitting in their box, just like you are currently, just like you are presently, sitting in the boxes. But a lot to say on how affected you were 3 months ago. Make it make sense. Facts, yes. Listen, I stand with Zach. I don't stand by what he said. I don't think it's 100% not. But we need to also remember he was in a very bad way not so long, a long time ago. I don't know when that was, but he wasn't in a bad way. I think he has, gone live and he has taken accountability, which other people have. It took them months to take accountability. Do you hear what I'm saying? It's taken them a while to take that accountability. I think Zach's come on and owned up and said straight away, listen, I take accountability for what I said, and he has apologised. There's nothing else he can do.
You take accountability
but
for
I'm sure
nothing.
you have people that have an issue with Zach, and that's the problem. That's what I'm seeing, to be honest with you. If this was a friend of people, they wouldn't have these opinions. But because they don't like Zach or they have an issue with Zach, whatever the reason may be, they want to rip him apart. That's how I see it. It's not.
That's just not true.
At all.
Zach's got loads and loads of supporters and love. No one was waiting to tear down Zach. Nobody.
But I stand with him in regards to mental health. I stand with him on regards to he's not in a good place at the moment, and let's not keep kicking him while he's down. I'm really worried about him, scared that of his welfare, to be honest with you. And I think people need to take that also into consideration. But listen, I'm not saying people can't have an opinion, because obviously let's not let it go either, because he has said what he said. Do you know what I mean? I don't feel people should let it go. Morning. But like I said, you can't have an opinion if you said the worst and the worst on this app. And listen, you might think the same about me, but wait a minute, I have an opinion, and I've said shitty things, but mainly about myself. Do you know what I mean? I've not been racist to the black community.
Yes, she has been racist.
I think I did, even though she set my box. She's another one I want to talk about, actually, the hypocrisy. She set my box for months, right? Months. And now all of a sudden am I racist? Well, Paigey, baby, show me the evidence of me ever being racist, because she set my box, love. So this is what I'm trying to say.
I keep showing her it, then she just has a breakdown of pictures.
You actually were friends with me, but now all of a sudden, because I support
liar.
a certain individual, you're calling me a racist. Do you know what I'm saying? Make it
PSA, I was never friends with this lady. Don't start rumours.
Listen, I'm not saying people can't have a say. They can't have an opinion on what Zach has done. I mean, 100%. But I think there's an opinion, and there's kind of ripping someone apart. Where you're getting excited. You're actually getting excited.
Why is a white woman telling people how they can and can't feel about racism?
You know what I mean? Not that you're not affected by it, you're not triggered, you don't give two fucks what that person has said.
That's why we're not triggered by racism,
you don't like him. This is a great opportunity to throw him right under that fucking bus. You know what I mean? And that's what I see. I'm sorry, that's it.
Everyone loved Zach.
We stand with Zach, guys. We stand by it with Zach.
No one likes you, my love.
Yeah, exactly. Zach was one of the most well-liked and supported people on the entire app. Nobody expected this from him.
Like, everyone, we all loved Zach. I can't explain it. This is wild.
I'm in a better place. You know what I mean? Like I said, I've got.
It's you we don't like, love.
Yeah, and listen, I'm not saying. Listen, Zach went live this morning. He owned up to what he said, what he's done. I only watched him for 10, 20 minutes or so. There's nothing else he can say. I mean, it is shocking what he said. I'm not gonna lie, it is shocking, but I don't know if he's in the right place or what. I don't think it was from the heart. Let's put some blue hearts in the comments for Zach, guys.
That does so much. Those blue emojis are going to fix his mental health.
Do you know what I mean? I have stood by other people also, so you can't ever say, Zach, guys. Mental health does matter. I don't think it's the right time for him to be bloody ripped apart, to be honest with you.
And those blue hearts are going to really help his mental health.
See, I totally understand why people say it's exhausting, because...
Hi, Angie. Can we not forget that also he actually used the S word?
Oh, yeah.
So not
listen,
only was he racist,
oh my god.
That Shah's a bloody racist.
Do you know what Angie just said? Like casually, she goes, yeah, I'm not going to lie, I use the S word too.
Yeah, I understand that. Listen. Let's not be. So many people have used the S word, right? It was used a lot in the 80s and 90s. Do you know what I mean? It is also referred to as someone that's stupid, someone that acts stupid. I've used that word myself.
I have a child with
What's like saying the N-word was used loads back in the day, but people shouldn't change their ways and learn better than to still use it.
The S word. Does Zach realise how much of an effect that has, not only on special needs children, but on special needs parents? Mm-hmm. So he said two of the worst things that possibly could be said. Not only was he racist, he he had also let down people with special needs.
And he came for mums, let's not forget
And
that,
it's not a
please.
thing that, Charlene, you need to calm down. No, we shouldn't have to calm down. We shouldn't have to come on this app and hear people being racist and slandering people with special needs. No way. No way should I calm
Charles
down.
backs people that have been racist. She needs
People
to
who
shut
are
her
being
mouth.
paid and coming on here
Honestly,
for
these
money
people make me
and for
sick.
views, they need to calm down and go and touch grass. Go outside in the real world, because you know if he was to say
Can
that...
I just quickly say, I know this is not the 80s and the 90s, I keep saying that it's a word that was used quite a lot. It was a word that was used quite a lot, but some people actually use that word for you're an idiot, you're a fool. You know, unless you're talking about disability, do you know what I mean? I understand.
Yeah, but Andy,
Listen, I have said that word
hairy
myself.
ass,
Angie is
grown
loving this.
man,
Yeah, you know she is.
grown man should be not using them
Angie's
types of
playground
words.
today.
What are
Can I
we
ask you a question,
teaching the
though, Shad? Can I ask you a
children
question?
of today?
Are you offended?
Look at her. She's literally
Are you
reveling
offended
in
of
it.
the word because society is saying this is the fact that you cannot use this word, or are you upset because it's just a vulgar word?
Angie is the queen of telling people what they should and shouldn't be offended about.
But yet the woman cried over broccoli on the internet for a year. Piss
Sometimes it's
off.
obviously been abolished, that word. We don't use that word anymore. That some people just look at the society. Well, we're not allowed. So there's like, okay, that's a word we're not allowed to use. So okay, so I'm listening to what society is telling me. No, I can't. Do you know what I mean? Where we used to use that word quite a lot. You know
The thing is, if someone tells you that something offends them, just say, do you know what, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend.
To me, it meant, oh, you're an idiot.
Not
Stop
make
acting like a
excuses
fool.
for it.
You get what I'm saying? If you was to
Yeah,
Google
She's
it,
not, I think,
why
getting,
would you not say
there's
that?
actually on Google. And that
she's getting some sort of kick now, isn't
As a
she,
hairy-ass man,
out
why
of
would you not
using
turn
these
around
words.
and say that? Stop acting like a fool. Why would you use the
Well, if you look
term
on Google,
what
Shah,
he
that
used?
word spastic actually
Yeah,
does
but
also
Andy,
mean
come on
idiot.
now. We can't go by Google. I've
Not the
searched things
full
on Google
slur.
before and I'm dying on
This
Google.
is going to be a long day.
That word, fool, idiot, it does
Oh,
come up.
God.
That's what I'm saying.
He's probably going to start screaming
And
Bally
people
or
in the
coloured
comments
soon.
are actually saying that he didn't aim that at children. It doesn't matter who he aimed
This
that
whole thing
at.
is so
He should
uncomfortable to
not be
watch.
using that word. He is a grown man.
The other thing is as well,
He should not
words
be
like the
using
S
that
word
word.
and the
He
R
should not be
word,
using no
I feel like
racist
they're
words at
open
all.
to
See, when you've had a drink,
interpretation. People can say,
Angie.
oh, I use it because it means this or that, but the N word isn't.
Yeah, like, it's very, very clear.
Like you can say, I've always used the S word because it just means that someone's
I don't feel he's
stupid.
in a really good place. I really don't feel.
Hold on, Torian's texting
And I'm
me.
not, listen, Shah, I'm not going to have someone, do something to themselves, Not, yes, okay, he needs to take accountability. He's gone live, taken accountability. I don't think he should be dragged through TikTok. No, you listen to me, Shah. I don't think he should be dragged through TikTok for something to happen.
This is
And
what
then
she does.
for
She
him to
just
feel the
shouts
way he
over
feels.
people that disagree with her.
To drag Pearl through TikTok.
Yeah,
It's
no,
okay for
you
him
got
to
to
drag
remember,
Pearl.
Sha, a lot of these people are dragging him because they don't like him. Okay,
No,
yes,
that's
I've got
not
to,
the
and they're
case,
excited. They
Andy.
couldn't wait to go
No,
goddamn live.
and to be truthful with you, Angie, I think you're actually only sticking up for him and saying blue hearts because he actually. So many people,
because I know
so
they're
many
feeling,
people are
the
feeling
way
down
he's
in this
feeling.
world. It does not give us the right to be racist or to say.
I agree.
Right. Oh, so then why?
It's a difficult one though, isn't it? Because at this moment, I've been in that dark place just like him, and I feel he's in a dark place, and I am really worried about him.
Lots of people
is he
were
going
in
to be
dark place,
okay?
Andy. It doesn't give people an excuse.
I'm not
Lots and
saying
lots
that,
of people
Shah, but
in a dark
sometimes you've got to
place.
prioritise things, and at this moment, I
No.
feel his welfare is more
Andy,
important.
how can we prioritise that? You can't prioritise that.
Shah, if you listen,
Let's prioritise the people who are affected by what has been said.
All you want in the comments. I'm not going nowhere until Angie kicks me out of the box. I am free to have my opinion like everybody else. So it's not by Shah.
I'm not condoning what he said. I'm not. Please don't think I'm condoning it because I'm really not. But when he came on with
You're
me
just
and
sounding
Corey,
biased.
he blamed Corey for his SH, the bullying that he was getting, and it was obvious he wasn't in a good place. And I was like, whoa, what's going on here? And it wasn't nice for him to be blaming Corey because listen, I don't know about what's been going on with Corey and Zach. Okay, I don't think it was nice for him to do that, but I don't feel he was in the right headspace, you know. And I just don't think, people should be dragging him. And, listen, I know they've dragged other people because of what they have said also. But you've got to remember that other people didn't straight away take accountability for what they said. Do you know what I mean? They still got excuses to why they said it. You know, he has taken that accountability for what he has said. Do you know what I mean? Where other people are still making excuses as to what.
No, he hasn't. He's just made excuses.
I was going to say, where's the accountability?
Okay, well, I just think that he shouldn't get a free pass, Andy, I'm afraid to say, for what he said. People on this app have said things. Nobody is responsible for anybody's actions. The person themselves who say these things and do these things need to take accountability for what they do.
The thing
and
is,
what
as
they
well,
say.
he never just said, I'm sorry. It was always, I'm sorry, but, I'm sorry, but. Do you know what I mean? It was never
no,
just,
not really,
I am
Andrew.
sorry, and just leave it as that and take the full
No, not really, because
accountability.
of all what I seen him do was looking up to see how many views he had. That's not taking accountability. All what he was worried about is his community, whether he's affected his community. But there's more people than just his
If the rest are not
community.
cancelled, believe me, he won't be cancelled.
No, no one gets cancelled. That's the problem. And a lot of people are
In
too
fact, you'll
scared
probably
to
get more
stand up
views.
and
You know,
say
that's
what
how
they
it works.
think.
You'll probably get more views for it. It's, you know, that's how things work. You know,
Yeah.
you say the worst on here and you bloody get the triple the views. I mean, that's
Yep.
the fact.
Yep, and I 100% agree with you. But I just want to say what he said, I'm absolutely disgusted by. He shouldn't get a free pass. He shouldn't get all blue hearts in the comments.
Morning, Georgia.
Then everybody's just condoning them bad
Morning,
words.
Georgia.
Yeah, but I feel that, you know,
Morning, everybody.
I've been in that dark place just like him. Do you know what I mean?
I don't trust none of these people until they,
in a very
yeah.
dark place, Angie, and I wouldn't use them words. That is not an excuse. I'm
No.
really sorry to say that is not an excuse. No way can you say that because he's
I'm
in
gonna
a
turn
dark
all my
place,
lights off, get in
that's
the
an
dark
excuse
place
for
and
him to
diss out
say
their
that.
blood clot.
Not
What's
at
that?
all.
Yeah. So what do you want him to do then?
Well,
I mean, what do you want him to do
there's
next?
nothing he can do. He said it, Angie.
No,
When you
he
say
can
something,
educate
you
his
said it.
people
You
because
can't
they
put
now
down
all
to
think
because,
that
I've
he
had
was
the
in the
drink, I've
right.
said it. Because of my mental health, I've said it. You can't do that. You've said it because you are a racist. You have said it because of that's what you think. Come on and tell the truth. Come on and tell the truth. Don't say it's because of my
Do
mental
you
health.
think
Say
more
it's
people
because
are
of this
shocked because it's
reason.
come from Zach? When he kind of, you know, stood against racism, rightly so, because you should do. But do you feel that's, you know, it's kind of affected people more because of who he is?
Can I just say, like, there's been a massive witch hunt for him for ages because of the success that he's got on this app. Whether you love him, whether you hate him, whether you can't stand what he says, you have to admit he has a success on this platform.
Yeah, he does have it, yeah.
And everyone now
What are
is going to
people
look at
talking
this
about? A witch
downfall
hunt?
and be like, right, let's get him. Okay, I definitely
This is my problem, Beth. The same with you. Sorry to interrupt you. Like, people just want to, you know, are out to get him. You know, and they're not affected by what they said. They don't, you know, anything else. They're just using it as an excuse. And now they feel like, oh, yes, I can throw him right into that bus now because of what he said. Do you know what I mean?
100%. I don't agree with what he said, and I've been a massive Sack supporter since coffee shop days. I don't agree with it, but what we all have to remember is he's come on live, turned his gifts off for one. Let's just put that out there. He turned his gifts off this morning, and he's taken accountability, which is more than what most of the people on this app do.
Yeah.
Okay, and
There's
as
no
Angie said, it's
accountability.
days or months for someone
He's
to be
not
like,
took
okay,
no
I hold my hands up, I
accountability.
said this.
There's always
Whether
a
you
but.
believe he's sorry, whether you don't accept it, whether you're outraged, which you have every right to be, you can't then go for a man and kick him while he's down. It's not fair. You can all have
I
this.
just feel that people could have waited, maybe should have waited a couple of days. I mean, I don't know the answer. I'm just worried for him because, you know, I know people are going to go on and on about it for days. They have with other people, you know, and people might say, well, rightly so. Do you know what I mean? But
Yeah,
I'd rather him be honest and just be outright front and say, yeah, I'm racist. I've got racist feelings.
Let's
Yeah.
just take it back a little bit, okay? Whether you like
Because
him, hate
watch
him,
this,
let's just
I'd
take it
rather
back.
know a
You've had
racist and know where I
people
stand than someone
saying stuff about
pretend
his
to
mental
be
health
cool
in
with
the
man
past,
and just be
which
racist
was a
behind my
massive
back.
outrage
Just
on
so
this
I know
app.
where I stand.
You've
bro.
had people getting him.
See, this is what I mean about when I talk about being anti-racist, yeah. Every white person needs to address their internal racism because you have it.
Every time he
Like,
comes back
you can't just say, oh, I'm not a racist.
and everyone
Every
forgets
person, if
because
you're white
everyone
and you're
knows
brought
that's
up in
not
this
his real
country,
character.
then it's built on systemic
Everyone who watches
racism.
him religiously, like as myself and all of the other community, knows that is not his character. And Angie's right, this isn't his character. We need to think about the bigger
Morning,
picture
Devon.
here.
Fuck these people.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Ben, because I don't really watch Zach a lot.
Fuck anybody, yeah, who says a blue heart for Zach. Zach can suck my big black. Listen, today I am gonna burn this fucking app to the ground.
Is he'll have his
Enjoy.
opinion, which everyone's entitled to do, like Shah's having up here now. Everyone's entitled to that. He has his opinion, over from 7:30 in the morning to 10 latest, and then doesn't speak about it again. Whereas you have other people.
This girl just needs to take some big black chucky, and shut her up, man. She's just chatting shit. Yeah, it's supporting the
Talked about Pearl.
These people are pissing me off, bro.
Okay, we'll get to the Pearl situation in a minute because there's not many Pearl supporters as there is. But we'll get to
I'm a Pearl supporter.
But we can see he has his opinion in the mornings and it's done. It's forgotten. As for Pearl, right, what she does to get herself on the FYP is going to be spoke about because it's on the FYP. And Miss Red, I used to like Miss Red. I'm still a bit on edge with Miss Red, but she's very selective, right? She's selective. She won't talk about Ange on some days, but then she will. She won't talk about Ems on some days, but then she will. She won't talk about Pearl, but then she will, right? That's dragging it on. The box is open. Pearl gets herself on the FYP, whether we love her, whether we hate her, anything like that. She gets herself on that FYP.
I am getting over there. Make her rise me in the box. 1 second. I'm on her neck.
10 minutes max.
Everyone go over and spam Rise Mischief.
Has to come back with a video, which is a 10-minute
Alicia,
video,
ask us for permission before you spam
so then once
chats.
again, Zach has to respond.
Georgia, I'll do what I want.
It's their own fault. That's both of them. They're both
Billy
adults.
Gibbs.
They choose to do it.
That's just, tit for tat.
That's back and forth. That's between them. None of us should get involved. And the comments don't help situations like this because everyone's all on their high and mighty when actually we've probably done some shit in our past anyway. Do you know?
The Observer, providing you with the latest TikTok drama from across the UK.